I'm in bulk edit on my eBay store. I've changed the quantity on every listing to 0. I have to click this blue button and then my store will be no more. Don't know how I'm going to feel. Let's find out in however long my slow Wi-Fi takes to submit this change. Here goes. How do I feel? Like I want to take a nap. A little sad, a little relieved. I think you know the context of this. If you watched the previous video, I'm going full-time YouTuber, living remotely. I'm going to be your reselling consultant, as it were. I think that's a good way to put it, doing market research, doing videos of that nature, instead of doing the actual physical reselling. So the stuff that I still have, I'm going to be selling off over Whatnot or locally to buy-sell trade shops, or not going to do a garage sale. My situation is just not set up for it in this apartment building. So it'll be Whatnot for the most part. Let's go through the remaining inventory that I have, and I'll talk about how I plan to liquidate the stuff. I'll talk about the clothing first, probably the most obvious and what people are most curious about. How does one liquidate a bunch of clothing that's already been listed and bagged? So I could unbag all of these, put them in a box or an IKEA bag, bring them into Buffalo Exchange, sell them that way. I've been running a discount on the store. They've been kind of selling off piecemeal here and there. How do you liquidate in bulk? Well, I personally am just going to sell these off as they are on Whatnot. On Sunday, this coming Sunday at noon Pacific time, I'm just going to sell off, I think I have 10 or so boxes full, roughly 20 items per box. And I think I'm going to start them, I may change my mind about this. I think I'm probably going to start them at 50 bucks each. So cost of goods, without shipping included, I don't know how much shipping is going to be for them. Should be around $2.50, $3 an item, which I think is pretty fair. So I'll just be selling them off on Whatnot, get them all out the door all at once, and they'll just ship in the boxes like this. We'll see how many will actually fit in a closed box. I might have to take a couple items out per box. We'll see. It'll be a good deal for you anyway. If I weren't a hyper famous celebrity, beautiful, handsome, smart, genius YouTuber, if I was a dirty prole, such as yourself, if I was a peasant, if I was a low person with a, with the holes in the elbows of their jackets, wearing barrels and rummaging around for little pieces of turnip. Another way to do this that's probably just as effective is to sell, or to try to sell in bulk to another reseller. I think you have to give people a pretty good deal, and it probably takes a little bit of networking and schmoozing to make that happen. Maybe Facebook Live, Craigslist, offer up Facebook groups for reselling. The reality is, a lot of this stuff you may have to just dump, just redonate. Or I should say, I will have to redonate. This stuff that's in the boxes, I know, there was a reason why I bought it and listed it, and this is the stuff that didn't ultimately sell, but there's some good stuff in there. This is unlisted clothing inventory. I got all of this stuff at the bins, pretty sure. So redonating this is not going to hurt me financially. I have probably 4 or 5 of these IKEA bags full of stuff, so it's not strong enough branded that it would be even like worth another reseller's time to list them, I don't think. I bought these to flip to buy-sell trade shops and to sell and Whatnot, which I could still do. Here's like a vintage t-shirt. I don't know, it's just, in terms of time, it's not that wise an expenditure of time, I don't think, for a relatively limited return. I don't know if that's even worth bringing into Buffalo Exchange. I took one of these bags, or 2 of these bags, into one yesterday. They ended up buying 6 items for 20 bucks. It's always such a crapshoot with those places. The other big chunk of inventory that I still have is books. I've been doing book auctions on Whatnot. I have books that were up on eBay. We'll get to those. I have books that I've been holding on to do Whatnot auctions on. And I'm just going to try to blow through as many of those as I can. I probably have, I don't know, maybe couple hundred more science fiction books to flip that are just in my inventory. And then I am going to flip my personal collection. I have to go through all of those books. If you watch the Book Pill channel, my channel about books, you'll be aware that I own hundreds of science fiction and fantasy books. So if you're interested in that saga, there will be more videos about that on the book channel, probably. Up here, we have the wall of CDs. At 2 different library sales, I acquired a couple of collections of fairly rare, valuable CDs. And legacy media like CDs and DVDs, the market is pretty strong, especially for certain bands, certain things. I have a bunch of Joy Division in here. I could list a lot of this stuff on eBay if I wanted to and turn a decent profit. I feel like that's too bright. Let's get more romantic. I could, / maybe should and would, if I had more time, list individual CDs on eBay, because I have some in there that are probably worth $50, $100. What I'm gonna do instead is just pack them into boxes. I have a bunch of cardboard boxes that I bought to flip hats on Whatnot, and I never got around to doing a hat auction. So I'm just gonna fill those with CDs, roughly theme the boxes, and then at some point do a Whatnot auction just to move them out. There's some excellent stuff in here. DVDs, I have a bunch of like opera DVDs. Same deal. I got these at a library sale for $1 each, and I got a giant box of them. I just took all of them. I think I spent 100 odd bucks for 100 odd DVDs. Sold most of them off in a big lot on eBay all at once, and then I set aside what I thought were going to be the more valuable ones. I think I sold 2 out of all the standalone DVDs that I had listed. So probably going to redonate these. I don't think anybody really is going to care on Whatnot. This is all CDs. So I got to go through all those and then put all the CDs from the same group in the same box and theme them up. That'll be a project. And then I have books. This is mostly books, some more DVDs, some more CDs. Office DVDs, comedy DVDs. I got these for free. Had them listed on eBay for like nothing at all. No one wanted them. I'm going to donate those, redonate those. A sealed VHS of 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up. I'm just going to redonate it. I don't know. The sealed VHS tape thing was a big deal. I don't know if that's still as profitable anymore as it was, but people were making thousands of dollars reselling sealed VHS tapes of famous movies, which is not 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up. You guys are at a weird angle, aren't you? Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Whatnot. Stephen King books. I have not had as good of luck selling Stephen King books as I really should have, being a genre booktuber and bookseller on Whatnot. Maybe he is a little overexposed. These I am going to flip on Whatnot. I don't expect to get a ton because these are not his famous books. Voices of Captivity. I have a bunch of these academic books and history books. Those are very long tail. I'm going to redonate that one. This one is going to go to Whatnot because it's just too funny to me. This is a signed Power Shift. Thoughts for Buffets. A cookbook. Obscure cookbook. This eventually probably would have sold on eBay. Vintage cookbooks, collectible cookbooks, antique cookbooks, or antiquarian cookbooks on eBay do great. One of the top selling genres or categories of collectible cookbooks. You would be amazed what you can find. That's an undertapped market. I think I've mentioned it a few times because the Amazon book scanners need a barcode to operate. They are not going to pause to take the time to do the art versus science thing of hand selling a book on eBay if they can't just scan it for 0.5 seconds. All right, I'm not going to take you through every single book, but I'm going to go through these and then pull out what I do and don't want. I'm probably going to have like a DVD VHS sale. So maybe I will keep the 3 Ninjas. A few more books. I have a camera that I want to sell locally. There's a couple things that I want to flip local. Digital camera, some furniture, and a lot of stuff is going to be gifted to friends. That's the plan. So if you want some stuff, come around Sunday, and there will be quite a few more Whatnot auctions coming down the pipe. Sorry that I panted in your face. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.